radar at least, since Falcons banned it themselves. They don't think...
Makes sense. So what carry do they go for here? What?
You just feel it on the horizon. This draft, I feel like if you get Amar on Pango, I'm not saying that's a win, and I'm not going to like curse this game or anything, but to me it's not as scary as some of his other heroes. So you at least got that to go for you.
Yeah, certainly not. I feel like Amar off lane Pango and Amar Pango.
For Falcons, the sooner that can happen, and you know they're thinking about it. Because like I said, they have the heroes to do it, and they have the players to do it. Another kickback.
I'm not going to suggest that they did this on purpose, but Tianbing, he is going to die again, which may give him another option to fill up Ori's bottle again, which is something that was very much needed. As you can see, even with the bottle fill, Ori is still going to die to Malrine. This is beginning to turn into a bit of a slaughter when your best lane is the Slardar versus Troll lane. Thanks, Blitz, for picking Pudge. You know?
Yeah, that was probably the most toxic thing I've ever heard from Face Beyond in my 10 years of watching this, man. I don't even think he meant it necessarily that bad.
No, it was definitely just a cute little joke. Tianming's going to die for the third time.
This is just food up here. The buffet is open. They're right under a lot of pressure here. They need to respond accordingly on the map. They either need to combine supports to dissuade this mid gank, or they need to create pressure on one of these lanes, but I think it has to come from FY making the rotation to one of these two spots, because what's happening right now is just not good at all.
Crucial moment, Ori is going to get slowed by the enchant. Malrine decides not to go for the kill, instead just pops the amp damage to start putting pressure on the tower. Dive in, Tianming's dead again. I mean, these guys just seem to be unstoppable. Crit, NMR, FY throws out a blood grenade. It's not good enough. He has the healing lotus.
All cylinders as they have been for the last month. Mid tower dead off that DD. The support's dying means nobody could help mid, and that tower's just gone to the rune. Another freebie from Malrine here as he continues to collect his paycheck. And
it goes from bad to worse.
It's not looking great right now as the invasion is starting to heat up, and man, do Falcons have the levels to do it here. Kick into a stun. Just beautifully set up from Crit.
Very nice. And Snake King, he's surviving for now. He still has a healing lotus. These guys are still holding on to their healing lotuses. They finally got a kill out of it all, which was that Earth Spirit mid. But Snake King 1v2 was just able to push back. Still trying to work on his level 6. He's soaking it through mid lane right now. FY might end up running into Falcons here. They drop a sentry. Ward gets dewarded. So he breaks the smoke. He actually does get dusted. Uh-oh. Still managed to catch him on the roll-in, so FY just dies.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Someone's got to break this. You're giving up so much map control if you don't. And you'll get... He's become a captain, but he's very good at manipulating the map, which is often an overseen aspect to a lot of players, because it's hard to see in some of these games. As, okay, you get amped, but can you do anything to this
The
guy?
bully corrosive haze on a Pango Rolling Thunder.
And we saw the bot's threat to this little for low. I think he kind of knows it, but you have a choice to not go for it here.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Yeah, you're hungry enough that you kind of need to snatch the cheese from the mousetrap, and he does get caught going for it. Couldn't get the time lapse off. Malrine's minute-long excursion into this bottom lane. Just
early Ags gives you the burst. Score a big Weaver kill.
Roll up to the triangle, trying to chase after the supports. Crit keeps that chase up. They're going to turn back around on him, blow him up with a static storm and a bit of damage. Finally dies to the Thunderstrike, fortunately.
I mean, Snaking might dust this. I think he's going to dust this towards the end, though.
Yep, there it is. Half health. Okay, they're going to pop out, chase after him. He still has the Orchid, though. Bach, are you going to go for it? No. He's going to wait to try and go for the Roshan steal, but he's going to be blind.
This is a really hard steal to judge.
Since his attack speed sucks right now.
Is another amp damage rune on Malrine, so this bot's threat with Ag's amp damage is insane right now.
Got a dust on low. Hit him with the Yules. Followed up with a silence. Slow him down long enough that the LSA lands. It does not. He gets off the ult. They don't have detection for him. Are they going to see him here? Oh, no.
We got hit off the Shikuchi
He
shard.
got hit off the shard. The Geminate attack goes off after the Shikuchi. It reveals him as a result, and Malrine kills low. Azure will have the time as a result of that to get these items. Whether they make the difference or not is the question, especially as they keep getting picked off around the map. Show for a second, and Crit is there to immediately punish you.
Yeah, you can only rat so much versus this Ench with the bots Lina, where multiple already done on Amar. So I don't know how effective this Bloodthorn is really going to be. I mean, it is still a lot of damage. They're going to high low again, who still doesn't have BKB.
I will say that, see if they kill low here. Blink on him, roll it up, keep the chain stun, and now he's right in the middle of the pathway where he's going to be chain stunned. They have the damage, though. It finally comes in. His sneaking joins in the fight with level 4 impetus, and they finish him off.
Is some of this armor synergy, like you have your Weaver BKB timing versus a lot of stuns and spell damage that he can ignore. You're going to just have to find some pickoffs. This would be a huge one to get. He has Gem as well.
Spot him in the trees, hit him with the crush, followed up, chain stun, split earth. Don't let him get off the BKB. It's going to get off now, but he has already taken on too much damage. Can they get away now? BKB goes off.
Yes, a basher.
Gets the instant ensnare onto Ori, so the gem is recovered, and they'll get more off of this one as Bach. He's going to get caught in this as well from the Rolling Thunder. So 2-for-1 exchange. They don't manage to keep the gem in their hands for the side of Azure.
At the end of the tunnel, where's this all leading? Can you get to a point where you can actually fight this troll? That's a big question mark. You're going to find Crit here.
Another smoke. And another kill, as they do have Static Storm and they feel like they need it. They do not.
Okay.
And the Bloodstone for the Leshrac is also done. So they've hit some key items.
And they
see potential timing here. Low, playing by himself with the Aegis. Oh no, he got range bashed. Did Skeeter do the swap, melee swap? Either way, he got the bash required to be able to catch him. Now they're just going to chain him. Using the BKB was a killer there from low.
I mean, tanking Malrine top, and Malrine TP to that kill and dodged the gank top.
Oh no.
Just one of the most horrible deaths I could have seen in this game, sequence-wise. And this is just going to be a lane here. Second glyph. Malrine punching
Gem
FY.
spots FY. Blown apart.
Okay. I mean, he does have Bloodthorn, so he's a little squishy, but what can you do? Unlucky. Something happened. His hero lagged out from the game or something. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, he also has the Lina Shard and the level 20 talent, so when he pops the Flame Cloak, he gets all that extra damage.
You can Geomagnetic Grip pull people out of that. That's nice.
Ori. Malrine's on the hunt with the Shadow Blade and his Axe and his Gem. Looking for heroes. They're fighting at the top, though. Bach, Yule Scepter goes off. Rolling Thunder, what a hit. It's both the Clinks and the Leshrac. They quickly blow up Ori. We don't get Bach for now. He just managed to blink away just the swashbuckle. Barely off the mark there, off of the shield crash.
Once more Malrine hunting in the trees.
He just jumps forward, man. He just blinks on him, reveals the hero for Malrine to follow up on.
Make it look easy, man.
GG.
Yeah, that's
GG.
I mean, that was a very one-sided game. I like that Azure played it out and they had that one good Roche move, but outside of that, we just didn't see anything in this lineup come together. Avoided. I also want to say, though, like, that top lane was just a disaster for Azure.
Pretty solid, right? Like, TA Shard.
Because I think that is the value of the TA. He's already down 2 CS, so that's a rough start for him. But I think in general the lane should be better for Azure as they get a nice kill on the Centaur, and otherwise he's just regenning there. They have very high regen sustained side lanes with a favorable matchup mid. So you just got to execute now. So far they're doing okay. I think this mid's going pretty solid for Malrine early though. But he has like a whole other 5 creeps coming into the tower. He's pretty even CS. But ultimately, if Ori just gets some denies on range, gets some extra ancient camps, he'll be happy. And Bach, Bach is a generous player. He'll give that last hit to FY. Oh, in trouble.
Yeah, he's going to go down, and Tianming.
Now they're winning and they're cocky, right? Some team that's losing, go find me a team that's lost 50 games in a row and is all chatting. I guarantee you there's no thread of like, this team's toxic as hell, they're all chatting. Like they lost 50 games in a row, no one gives a shit. You know?
Does manage to get the kill, Bach. Hits the stomp, almost died there to Skeeter running him down. Skeeter's going to try and run down FY. FY does have boots. Oh no, they went into his backpack. So Bach has to try and do some body blocking here.
Playing pretty defensive. And just more farming.
Got another courier, man.
Oh, he went up mid.
Yikes.
Ori. I feel he knew snaking was there. He just didn't respect him lingering.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe FY was going to be able to help him out more than he did.
I mean, he died insanely fast, but that's a bad kill to give up because now you gave the Pango 6 before your 6 and he gave him a power rune.
Fighting for Lotuses. Tianming has to back way into the trees. He'll be okay for now, but Falcons getting a lot out of this lane now. 37-1 in CS, and they are keeping low, very low. Hit the spear off of the bushwhack. Very nice.
Well, Malrine in trouble,
Malrine is
however.
dead? He's going to go for a TP out. But it's going to work, too. He's going to be fine. Meanwhile, they do manage to kill Tianming again. In bottom lane, the Amar crit duo is just unstoppable today.
And all this has dragged FY off top, so Bach.
Even after having to TP back from that kill attempt earlier from Ori. Ori, who's going to get caught on again here by the Rolling Thunder, and no TP's coming in. In fact, it's going to Crit who's going to join in on this. Hits the bushwhack, quickly gets cut down, tries to go for a Nightmare save, delayed, still hit by the Rolling Thunder, but it gets off the refraction, and they actually get the kill on Malrine.
Okay, I mean, it's a big turnaround for Azure. If Ori goes down there again, his game is just ruined. So that was... We'll lose his top tower, however. We see Skeeter take it down. That's just a freebie for the Lifestealer. Force the Centaur off the lane. Mar wants to make something happen with this arena.
Yeah, sees Tianming very low. He's going to try and burst him down. Will do so successfully with the help of Crit. Now, Lowe's going to try and go to work here with his ultimate. Quickly cuts down the tree. Does he have the damage? It's not going to be enough. Once again, Malrine and Amar both making the correct reads on the TP out.
All these little things, just they add up so much in a game. One hit short. Even with a good tree cut, that was pretty clutch, but doesn't matter. Bach can't stampede here with Frostbite. Oh, he fogs him on the tree.
And they come back in. Ori, with that extra boost of movement speed, was able to get here to help kill Snaking. And they had Fiend's Grip, but FY opting not to go for it, and it's a good thing, too. Falcons did TP in and would have been able to stop that whole play.
So this is even better, right? You baited out that TP from the Pango leaves, and then you go back in for this grip.
And now they're going to go for the relocate grip play off of that to make sure they have that kill 100%. Probably wasn't needed, but... You know, grip plus Ori was probably good enough, but...
It's going to be more of a recovery game from Bach, but we also saw this from them yesterday. They're okay playing that style. It'll be a smoke from Falcons to try and gain some momentum.
They're just going through the gate, too, so they've left Ori behind. Stampede goes off instantly, frostbitten. So, Ori, very dead. They will keep their tower intact, so I guess in a way you could say, okay, we got their safe lane tower and still held our own.
Happy about all this. Now he's a little low level. It's the one downside with this IO pairing. He's 2 levels behind Skeeter. So eventually you want to find the fight to make that up. But for now he's doing okay. And Infested Pango with a haste rune.
Stampede goes off. Frostbite just in time from Snaking. Just outside the range, but he got the relocate out.
Not far.
He didn't take him all the way back to base, though. They're still going to be able to catch up to Ori. Oh, no. Now Tianming is going to come back and have... maybe no one to tether to. Lowe's going to try and position himself, but they just changed on the IO pretty easily.
Time vision on the side of Azure to play around during these types of intervals. It's very strong for these types of setups.
Go for the fast burst on Snaking. It's not fast enough, though. They can't kill him. Even just a simple belt of strength goes a long ways, and they quickly give up on that kill. The upside for Azure is they're so dramatically behind that they just get run over by Falcons, though Ori almost took the bait on the power rune. He's still going to get chased down by Amar, who's going to go and miss the spear. Now, Ori still going to die. They could have popped Stampede, but the stuns were available. Oh, wait. Detection? Okay, I mean, they'll kill him eventually here. Will they fight for the second life? It doesn't look like they will.
Man, that's just a feels bad right there. You just didn't get any value out of this Aegis. It's another super high level death, level 50, and the Battle Fury Marcy from clearing through these Ancients. They have the double damage on Walrein. They have Radiance done on the Lifestealer with the Infest Bomb. This is a huge timing for them. They have BKB on Marcy, and they have the Bane Ags.
Yeah.
Huge timing for
break the smoke, jump in, two-man stomp. No immediate follow-up. The rebound's a little bit too late. They hit the stun, but Maureen does manage to get the swashbuckle away. They go for the tankier hero in Amar, but he's very tanky with the infest on him, and they're hitting through the bulwark right now. This is bad for Low, and it's bad for Ori too. Gets caught inside of it, does manage to blink away afterwards. The relocate goes completely wrong. He tethers over, but what's the point of tethering? You're just gonna get sent back there. And they throw all their tips at Low because Low was the one who was just a beat too late on box initiation.
I think if you get the Pango there and you can grip that Pango with the Ags, that smoke. Another successful team fight for Falcons, who I don't feel like have lost a team fight maybe this entire series so far, honestly. And full
They're going to catch
Wind
Snaking on the Lotus here, so they'll get something.
Yeah, they need more of this type of stuff like in this game. And Azure Ray need time. They need time for Low to get to the Basher in this game to get more damage online. Is Courier pay the price?
The Courier dies, and that actually prevents Low and Tianming from walking into this gank. Wind Waker up to the high ground, still going to search after him.
Got the grip though.
It's off the arena. The grip goes down on the one hero that really the only hero he can grip from now on. It's going to be that Mars. Attempts at a TP out. Crit, not spotted in time. They do see Snake King. The roll on in with the pop out of the Infest. They quickly kill the Bane, now go for the IO. The relocate coming back is not going to come in time.
Damn, that damage. What's the fight?
Low, he actually is going to try and fight Skeeter here for this one. They don't have Stampede. And the Swashbuckle is keeping Bach away from being able to hit a Blink Stun after the Rage is expired. Crit throws out a bit of damage. Still managed to hit him after the rebound. Not that it matters. Azure Ray and Falcons both going to back away. Lick their wounds a little bit, but Skeeter wants to keep it going. After all, cooldowns on the side of Azure Ray not looking good. Bach has to run in to try and help out Low, but Low was fine. He had the rebound, so Bach gives up his life for nothing.
I got the haste rune on Maureen, so...
And I kind of like that Azure Ray is not trying to force this into the trees.
Oh,
does mean that... Oh, nope, smoke's going to break now. They pop out, Swashbuckle, look for it. Bach, he's going to be the target. Can he survive long enough to be able to Stampede run away? They go for the Nightmare. They do manage to hit the Fiend's Grid. They blow up the Mars very quickly. Now, Centaur's still going to die. Can this Marcy fight out through the Lifestealer underneath the Freezing Field? Now that the BKB is gone, the Rolling Thunder goes to work, and he gets killed so quickly. The relocate once again failing from Tianming. So he comes back, doesn't save anybody, I don't think.
And now there's no grip, so if Maureen wants to just force the issue, he's pretty free to do so. Has Cheese to back him up as well.
Silence into stomp. Oh, immediately Bach just dies so quickly. Man, again, the relocate saves are just not happening. Always a second too late. The burst damage of Falcons is just too great for this IO. And he's going to come back in, other side of the arena. Wind Waker away. That's going to be trying to pull the Lifestealer as far back as humanly possible. With the Unleash going to work, Skeeter is actually a little bit threatened here and has to back away. He still has Aegis, remember?
So really far up.
Yeah, I don't know where Crit came from and why he was up there, but the evasion from...
150 off of here. He will secure it off the bottom wave, so it's a big item for Low. He's going to have to prove his merit, and guess what? No BKB for Ori.
Setup. Oh, he's dead. Another opportunity with no buyback there.
60 seconds, no Ori. Can you fight without him? I mean, you have this MKB on the Marcy, but...
Yeah.
They're going to try.
They get the catch in from behind. To catch both supports. Ooh. Blow him up instantly. No! Snake King actually survived thanks to the Ghost Scepter. Now it fights back against Skeeter. BKB wears out though. Now the Frostbite. Oh, the Fiend's Grip goes off immediately. Wind Waker from Amar gets the spear onto both of them.
Beautiful.
IO Marcy countered by a single spear.
I had
Crystal Clone, which can help him disjoint a bit if like the TA starts trying to hit him.
I mean, he is just itemized purely physical mitigation. You know, he has the double armor items plus the Ghost Scepter. Like, That is a ridiculous
spotted
amount.
in the river. BKB goes off again. The relocate cannot come in time. The burst damage is just too intense. Jianming can't. He has to basically throw the relocate before they even start going on his ally.
The more I watch Lifestealer, the more I'm convinced that people just underrate how.
And he uses it to get back to that fountain. So no BKB in this next fight. That makes things a whole lot harder. For low, blink back. Once again, another Rolling Thunder attempted. Malrine shrugs off the physical damage pretty easily here. Gleipnir on a bunch of the backline here. Slow tries to jump in, immediately gets disabled, immediately disarmed, frostbitten. Every single spell thrown at him. The Marcy is just not a threat without the BKB.
That's when this hero just goes berserk.
Stampede doesn't stop the bash that comes in. A little bit of nightmare save, but only delays the inevitable. Is Ori trying to stand his ground around his throne, the only building that's left in the entire Radiant base. Bot comes back with a buyback and possibly a dieback unless the save from the IO finally comes into play. But Falcons weren't really gunning for him. It was just the Lifestealer hitting him. They were playing very patiently. And Snaking has decided with his level 20 talent, I'll do it myself. I'll take the throne. BKB, Fiend's Grip goes out. There's the Wind Waker. BKB Unleashed just completely countered by Skeeter with the Aghanim Scepter. Stalled all the damage enough. The BKB is now worn thin, and they'll focus on Ori instead. Everybody trapped inside the arena will die. And it will be Falcons heading to the grand finals of the Elite League.
And for the third tournament